What's up guys, Riley here. So today I'm going to be making a video of what the 2016 Dodge Charger Scat Pack looks like at night. So the only modifications I've done lighting wise so far are the interior lights by Diode Dynamics, which I'll get to here in a little bit. So you know, the interior lighting on my car is much improved over stock, but I wanted to show off what it looks like, you know, stock from the exterior. So during the day you have those nice little daytime running lights, which are also illuminated at night with the projector headlight beam also on. I did not get HIDs on this car, unfortunately, but the projectors still do a pretty good job. And then down there you also have fog lights, which I'll go turn on in a second, which are actually some of the best fog lights I've ever used. They are really bright and they're LED. So then you have that little orange side marker right there, and then coming around to the back you've got a red one back there, and coming around to the very back you have the nice racetrack inspired tail lamps, which are on the 2014 and below Chargers, well 2011 to 2014, you can almost like see where each LED is, and on this one it's just a complete, it's kind of like almost like a neon look to it, and it's just a really fluid look to it. So I think that looks really cool. Now a lot of people, including myself, you know, when you pull up behind one of these, you're like, is that a Dart or is it a Charger? And so I wish they kind of, you know, made more differences from the back where you could, you know, be able to tell a Dart from a Charger from far away. But honestly, it takes me getting really close to seeing the difference. And then Dodge actually included LED light bulbs, or one single LED, I guess it's a bulb, in the for the license plate. So that is as far as the exterior goes. The right side's obviously the exact same. And then also you have a third brake light up there if you can see it, which on the other Chargers I don't believe on the other Chargers you had a third brake light that was kind of up here, and now it's moved up there, kind of where the Challengers are. So now I'll turn on the fog lights. So here's what it looks like with the fog lights turned on, and as you can see, looks really nice, and I really like those fog lights. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't have the HIDs to match because that would, you know, be matching colors up there, but it still looks very close, and it still looks really good. And I will go ahead and tell you guys I have ordered something to change this front end lighting up a little bit, and that will be here in 6 to 8 weeks. Just kind of waiting. I guess it's on either sold out or on back order, or one of those things, but this will not remain stock, so hint hint. That'll be cool. Now I'll go ahead and show off, I guess I'll start off with the trunk, because this is honestly my favorite thing. So press the little button and ta-da, light. So Dodge is super awesome, and they put these lights in, they're already existing, but they don't have the LEDs. They're just kind of the, I guess it's the fluorescent or incandescent, I don't know what you call them, whatever, the normal lights. And so I put LEDs in here, and look at how much brighter it is in there. I mean, you can have plenty of room if you go to the grocery store at night, or whatever the case is. You have plenty of room to, you know, see exactly what you want to do in your trunk, and it's just awesome having those. So Diode Dynamics is where I got all my LED lighting from. And so here's what the interior looks like. I'll open up the back seat as well. So in the back you have one over there, and then one obviously on the other side as well. And then here's the front. For those of you that have stock Chargers, you'll be able to tell right off the bat this is way brighter in here. So right up there and in the back, and then when you pull these down, those are also LEDs. So really bright lights. They have so many different options and colors that you can choose from. You can do like blue or red or amber, different types of whites, warm white or cool white. These are the cool white, but you know, really bright interior, and I love Diode Dynamics for that. So now there's another cool thing is, if I grab the camera, so here is the door, if it would focus. Okay, so here is the door, obviously, the door handle. Going down, there is a light under here. Now that light is already there from Dodge stock, and so when you replace those with LEDs, look at how bright that is. I just think that's super cool. And so it has like a little pool of light when you get out of your car at night, and then also when the doors are shut, as you can see over there, they kind of light up the little floor mat area. When you're just, you know, when one door's open, they obviously all turn on. But you know, another really cool thing. Now, another thing I really like about these new Chargers is that if you look in the cup holder here, the lights are white instead of blue, just like all the backlighting is for all these buttons. Now, in the previous gen Chargers, it was blue. So if you're somebody who cares about, you know, like a show car and you like matching colors, I think the white was a good, safe bet because you can use any type of interior or secondary color that you want, and it won't be clashing with your lights. So I think that was really cool. But like I said, I'm just super excited to have these Diode Dynamics lights in my car again. And they're not paying me or anything to say any of this. I just really like them, and I had them on my last charger, and I will continue having them on this charger. And then also there's a Glovebox Light, which is also very nice and very handy to get to things in there. And yeah, so I guess one more little cool thing about these new chargers is when you pull this down, the cup holders back here, if it would focus, the cup holders back here have lights around them too, or little rings, I guess. And I also recently discovered that this is back here, so you can store stuff in there, which is very cool. And then of course everything else, you know, every light in here has a little backdrop that has some lighting to it. But very, very cool. And Diode Dynamics, you guys know what you're doing when you're making LED lights. So shout out to y'all. If you have a charger, I highly recommend going to buy some, because it's just amazing the difference. Now, unfortunately, there are some lights down here by the pedals, and there's one in the passenger footwell, and you can't change those because apparently they're like hardwired or motherboarded into the, I guess, some kind of circuit or whatever. So if they really bother you, I guess you could cover it with like electrical tape, but they don't really bother me, so I just leave them there. But yeah, that is the interior of my charger. So I guess one thing I forgot to mention was this is what the high beams look like. Now really, you really can't tell that the high beams are on from this view. They just look like the normal projectors are just turned on, but I guess it's just they're aimed a little bit higher. But yeah, so no difference there if you were wondering that. So guys, I want to thank y'all for watching this video, and hopefully it maybe gave you a little bit more insight on all the lights that these new chargers have to offer and where they're located and what they look like. And also, if you have, I guess it's any charger really, you can go buy those Diode Dynamic lights and put them in your car. Now I have a pretty decent installation video on this channel, which I'll put the link in the description if you want to see how to install them, but they're all fairly simple, and really the only tool you'll need is like a flathead screwdriver and maybe some needle nose pliers. But very simple install, and just, you know, huge improvement to the way your car looks. So guys, thanks for watching this video. I will see you on the next one. Take it easy.